To the KMS show. My name's Abby, and today we're going to be asking students what are they going to get their mom for Mother's Day and why.
Same.
And why?
Because my dad does all that stuff.
Okay, thank you. And what are you going to get your mom for Mother's Day?
Probably flowers and something special.
And why?
Because my mom really likes flowers for some reason.
Probably like blue flowers and like some like type of jewelry.
And why?
Because blue is my mom's favorite color, and she just like likes jewelry.
And what are you going to get your mom for Mother's Day?
Probably a box of chocolates,
And why?
because she likes chocolate.
Okay, thank you. And what are you going to get your mom for Mother's Day?
Like a spa kit or something,
And why?
because she's usually stressed all the time.
Okay, watching the KMS show season 4U.